If you hate Jesus, then just keep scrolling. But if you love Jesus, then stick around and watch until the end. God says, "I sent my only son to die on the cross for you. You do matter. I am watching over you. You have never been alone. I love you." God is saying to you today, don't force positivity if that's not what you're truly feeling in the moment. Don't force productivity if your mind cannot commit to performing at its best level. Try to understand what your soul needs in the moment. It could be asking for rest while you're focusing on staying busy. It could be asking for a deeper connection to the universe while your spirit continues to stray further away from its own source. It could be asking for a change in energy while you remain stuck in the same patterns that have been holding you back. Stop and truly listen to the requests your soul is making, then answer to them. Don't be ashamed of taking time to regroup, especially when all the magic happens in these moments anyways. Like this video if you believe in God. Don't force positivity if that's not what you're truly feeling in the moment. Don't force productivity if your mind cannot commit to performing at its best level. Try to understand what your soul needs in the moment. It could be asking for rest while you're focusing on staying busy. It could be asking for a deeper connection to the universe while your spirit continues to stray further away from its own source. It could be asking for a change in energy while you remain stuck in the same patterns that have been holding you back. Stop and truly listen to the requests your soul is making, then answer to them. Don't be ashamed of taking time to regroup, especially when all the magic happens in these moments anyways. Type 11. 11. If you trust God. At the end of the day, when you care deeply, when you're empathetic, when you believe in love and the beauty of another human being so deeply, sometimes you can convince yourself to fight wars for someone who isn't fighting for you. Sometimes you can convince yourself to keep trying or to not give up. But that isn't something to be ashamed of. God says, "I understand that you want your life to change." Real change requires real sacrifices. You can't change your life by leaving the same way that caused you to want a change. Let go of the bad influences in your life and commit your life to me, and your life will begin to change. I love you type. I am ready to shine to affirm. You tried for something, you risked. And even though it did not work out, you in return learned how to set boundaries, how to go forward with your heart and protect it, not in a way that is guarded and hardened to the world, but rather in a way that is informed, that helps for it to be preserved and nurtured, that doesn't let it settle for things that aren't for it. Now you know what you do not want. Now you know what you do not want to feel. Now you know the kinds of things you crave, the respect you deserve, and you won't settle for the opposite any longer. Forgive yourself for how you got to that understanding. Share this video if you want blessings from God. I hope you find the courage to change your life. In the small ways, in the big ways, in every way that matters. I hope you do not end this story with a heart full of regrets. I hope you do not spend your years just waiting for your life to begin. I hope you realize that this is not the practice run. This is not the preview. This is it. There is nothing to do but leap. There is nothing to do but allow yourself to exist as boldly and honestly as you can. You will think you have forever, but you do not. It all happens, and it happens quickly. You are not waiting on another person, or the right timing, or for everything to fall into place. You are waiting to feel ready enough to exist within the questions, to not need every answer, and to know that this life does not come to us to be perfectly understood, but to be fully experienced in every direction we can possibly reach. Donate us super thanks to support our channel. Today is the perfect day to simply be grateful. Claim this mentality each morning when you wake up. We cannot make tomorrow come any faster, and we cannot bring back the day we just had. We must embrace the moment we're living in, otherwise, our souls will never truly be at ease. Project positive thoughts and words into the atmosphere before your day officially begins. Share this video if you believe in God. Don't force, flow. Take time off. Do something just for fun because it makes you happy and rejuvenated. Have lazy days and release that stress. Self-care and self-love is the new success. Don't overdo or overwork. Keep the balance of rest and play. When you overwork, by and by you lose creativity. But when you keep recharging yourself and give yourself space to relax and just be, your creativity doubles. Do things on inspiration, not obligation. Obligations create suffering. Inspiration creates happiness. Be your own master and dance on the beat of your own drum. Being free is your birthright. You didn't come here to exhaust yourself and hate your life. Do what makes you feel alive. Type Jesus is Lord if you trust in Jesus. High self-worth is essential as water, sleep, and oxygen. You must believe you deserve space. You must believe you are worth it. And then take that a little higher and add your wildest dreams to this ecosystem. Our thoughts nourish our mind. When we think happy, exciting thoughts, our mind actively searches for these things in our surroundings to reaffirm and validate them. Even if we don't yet have it, when we think about a big dream or goal, our mind starts pinpointing the opportunities that lead us to achieving these desires. Type I want to claim it. Whenever you feel lost in life, go back to the drawing board of your self-esteem. Build yourself up again, as many times as you need to, even when it feels like you are starting over. Self-love, vibrations, and energy is an important priority like sleep, water, and nutrition. Channel your highest self-regard before bed. Just a little reminder, when you're struggling with a difficult situation, the best thing you can do is insist on championing yourself. Do not compromise. Do not falter. You are special. Type yes to affirm. Transformation hurts like hell. Old beliefs dissolve into a stream that flows away from you, taking bits and pieces of who you were away. What's left is pieces that you now have to put together. You don't quite know where they go, and some don't really fit in yet. But you're okay with that. The pain from becoming is an echo that slowly disappears with each passing day. In the beginning, the temptation to push back and hide creeps up. The temptation is merely a memory of who you were. There is no going back. How can you? That version of you doesn't exist. God says sometimes you need to let go of the ones you love, because I am taking them to places you were never destined to go. And I am taking you to places they were never destined to go. Have peace, and remember all the goodness you shared with others. I love you, so you brush off the ash from the fire you birthed and stand tall as you feel something you quite haven't felt before. Love, pure, unadulterated love of self. A feeling so deep and so pure that you become one with this energy. What mattered before has new meaning as you find depth in places you didn't know existed. Life has a new meaning. you become your purpose, which is being you. So simple, yet the process is so complicated. Now, you wake up, passionately living a mission to guide other souls to this freedom, the freedom to just be. The universe has been telling you to be patient for quite some time now. It's been sending you hints through songs, conversations, and dreams. Every test you received wasn't meant to halt your growth. It was meant to encourage it. All this time, you thought things weren't working out in your favor. Your soul was really being prepped for a massive breakthrough. Just wait and see. This is where the results of your transformation start to show. This is where you realize how divinely protected you truly are. This is where you say your final goodbyes to the old you. Let your spirit successfully block every attempt your past tries to make to pull you back into its weary embrace. The time for you to repeat old cycles has long passed. It's time to align. Type 222 to claim it. You are beginning to see the world in a whole new perspective. You're receiving higher knowledge and finding strength from within to break free from the chains of low vibrational mind conditioning. You're embracing harmony and stepping into the energy of oneness. Your inner light is being illuminated, and your energy is beginning to usher in love, fortune, luck, opportunity, and victory. You are rising above the darkness and ready for a new beginning. Stop thinking less of yourself because you are worth so much more than you can even imagine. Break free from the chains that have been holding you back and you will fly. Type divine. Dispatches for more blessings. Everything is becoming clearer to you now that you've made space in your life for new blessings to enter. Your growth is accelerating at a higher speed now. Keep going. This momentum is working for you. This pace is productive. This rhythm suits your soul. Lean into the openness of the new chapter you're standing in. Your mindset has shifted, just like your environment. The dreams that seem so far away are now closer than you think. Get ready to be amazed. What you've been praying for is making its way into your hands. Tune in to your body. Are you doing and pushing and going? It's time to take a breather. If you have been overworking, overdoing, or overthinking, your intuition weakens, you feel overwhelmed and confused, your vibration drops, and your aura becomes dull. It's okay to take a break. Stop, rest, recharge. Watch that movie, read that book. You will notice the clarity coming back to you when you are recharged. Your vibration and intuition heightens. Manifestations are instant and your aura glows. Don't feel guilty for taking a break. The world will still go on. Type I, love God to show your love to God. Anytime your soul feels overwhelmed with anxiety, that's the universe telling you your next breakthrough is around the corner. When a chapter is ending, things get confusing, hard, and infuriating. That's why you have to remain high-spirited, grateful, and focused throughout your journey. Don't give negative energy a chance to linger around, not even for a second. There are two roads you can take at this point. One that repeats the same cycles you're currently experiencing, or one that throws you into a world of new beginnings. Whatever you decide, let your intuition guide you and your faith inspire you. You're getting closer to greatness each day. Type. Jesus is Lord. God is saying to you today, if I've learned anything from life, it's that sometimes the darkest times can bring us to the brightest places. I've learned that the most toxic people can teach us the most important lessons, that our most painful struggles can grant us the most necessary growth, and that the most heartbreaking losses of friendship and love can make room for the most wonderful people. I've learned that what seems like a curse in the moment can actually be a blessing, and that what seems like the end of the road is actually just the discovery that we are meant to travel down a different path. Type 555 to claim it. Once you officially decide to leave old situations behind, your mind will settle down. There's no need to bring forth expired energy from past chapters into your new one. Wipe the slate clean and reignite your spirit with fresh, healthy vibes. Remind your ego who's in charge. You've come too far and worked too hard to let old habits reappear at this point of your journey. You don't have to see the amount of magic the universe has put aside for you to know that it's there. Simply trust that your divine process will lead you straight to it. Something amazing is about to fill all the spaces in your life you've managed to clear. Get ready. Pretty soon you'll be walking straight into the chapter of your dreams. Type 9. 99 to claim it. Your energy is a gift. Not everyone deserves to have access to it. Not everyone deserves to be surrounded by it. Not everyone deserves to emotionally and mentally benefit from it. Save your high-vibrating energy for those who genuinely care for the evolution of your spirit. You soul is golden. Not many like you have been created. A gem this rare is bound to attract all sorts of characters. It's up to you to decide how close one gets to it. There's no telling where the universe will take you next, but you know it will take you far. A soul like yours was made to go the distance. It's okay if you didn't realize until now that you're a walking diamond. The more pressure that's applied, the more dazzling you become. Type 222 to claim it. Stop letting your mind or emotions mess you up because of the densy energies in the collective. The different kind of densy energies in the collective can make you feel low. Learn to observe them without absorbing. Get connected back to your higher self and then take actions in accordance with that. Let everything go. Align first. The rest will come later. Any action decision taken from misalignment or confusion leads to mixed results. Create from clarity. Move forward with clarity. You'll notice how different your approach towards everything is when you are centered, have meditated, and raised your vibration. It's like a new you, a different you, a higher you. Keep feeding that state of being a higher you, and your reality will respond accordingly. Type 12. 12. If you believe in Jesus, Lord, if you truly trusted the process, you wouldn't be feeling this anxious. You wouldn't be hurting the way you are right now. You wouldn't be dwelling on every little thing that tries to interfere with your inner peace. God says, I understand that you want your life to change. Real change requires real sacrifices. You can't change your life by leaving the same way that caused you to want to change. Let go of the bad influences in your life and commit your life to me, and your life will begin to change. I love you. Type 1616. If you have faith in Lord, look at it this way. Everything you're currently doing is the past that you'll be talking about in your future. At the same time, everything you're currently doing is the future you'll be living. How you choose to live in this moment sculpts your past and your future. The funny thing is, a lot of us are stuck in the past or the future, not realizing that now is the only time we truly have to create our lives. Type 17. 17 to receive it. Many people haven't learned the art of letting go, the art of forgiveness, and the art of acceptance. Many carry around too many regrets, hold on to grudges, and feel bound by their past mistakes. Understand one thing clearly. You can't change what has already happened. You have to learn to stop victimizing yourself and let go. You have to free your mind from the weight of the past. Good or bad, your past experiences occurred to mature you, not to keep you stuck. Forgive yourself, accept what happened, and gracefully let go. You have better things to be creating with your mind right now. Type 2020 if you are ready. It is okay to want your own happiness. It's okay to care about yourself the most. You are not obligated to sit there and smile and swallow every bit of shit everyone heaps on you. You are more than furniture. You're more than window dressing. You're not their shiny toy. You're human, and you have the right to say, "That was shitty of you." You have a right to protest your own mistreatment and set boundaries for respectful interactions. The rest of the world doesn't realize you have this right, and they will act offended and appalled when you exercise it. But it is yours. Type 2 if you believe in God. You're ready. A new chapter has been hovering over you for a long period of time. God says, stand up, you are a warrior. You have a spirit of power. You will get through your pain. You are not alone. You have me by your side. I am all you need. Stay in the battle. I love you. God says, pray for everything. Be thankful for everything. Be thankful during prayer. I am listening. I love you, type 333 if you believe in God. Your story is about to change so epically, it's going to make your heart and head spin. All the time and effort you put into mastering yourself is about to satisfyingly pay off. The way your journey has been set up is a pure work of art. This next breakthrough is going to confirm that. Every ounce of magic in you is about to triple in size. Take a second to enjoy the present moment. It won't be this way for much longer. You're approaching the final steps of the tunnel, but you're slowly realizing that the light you were chasing at the end of it always stemmed from within you. Be at peace. Your next chapter is going to leave a permanent smile on your face and a lifetime of joy in your soul. Type 9 to claim it. If you truly trusted the process, you wouldn't be feeling this anxious. You wouldn't be hurting the way you are right now. You wouldn't be dwelling on every little thing that tries to interfere with your inner peace. You have to train your mind to believe at the core of your soul that everything is going to turn out far better than you imagined. Don't make empty promises to the universe and expect to receive substantial blessings. Prove to the source of your existence that your trust is real. Know in your heart that all your dreams will manifest. Embrace the present instead of trying to rush your spirit into a chapter it's not truly ready for. There's so much growth that can be made in the moments you're trying to erase. Change the way you view these events and continue on as your best self. At the exact moment you feel like losing faith, the universe will send you a sign reminding you that it is forever working things out in your favor. Type, God, please give me blessings. One day you will look back on this time and all you will see is magic. You won't remember how stuck you felt, or how far behind you thought you were, or what you wished you had done differently. All you will see is that within your uncertainty was also your potential, and within your lostness was also an opportunity to be found, and within your discomfort was also a chance to see what you needed to change. And changing it was you becoming the person you were always meant to be. If there is one single thought that can comfort you in your darkest, quietest nights, please let it be this. One day, you will look back on this time, and all you will see is magic. This is my divine plan, and it shall be fulfilled. Amen. Share this video to your friends and family. One day it just hits you. You're tired of your habits. You're tired of performing the same routine. You're tired of feeling like your soul is not where it's meant to be. You start to crave change the way flowers crave the sun. You start to recognize the negative patterns you unconsciously embedded into your life, and you're determined to change them. You start to feel the energy of a newer you taking over, and it feels like a weight is being lifted. You start to feel the tight ropes of anxiety loosening around your mind, body, and spirit as you recognize the ending of an old chapter and the beginning of a new one. Embrace the person you're becoming. You're a strong warrior who loves fiercely. Letting go isn't meant to be easy for you. It's meant to be transformative. Trust the universe's plan. All that space you've been creating is about to be filled with an abundance of magical blessings. Stop overthinking and replaying episodes from your past you are not happy about. Realize that it happened for a reason. It served its purpose. It made you better. Only through experience we can truly feel and understand the contrast of what is good and what is not, what we want and what we don't want. Experiences teaches us most valuable lessons. It helps us grow, love ourselves, and have empathy towards others. Be grateful for your experiences, but move forward. Embrace the new. Some people will come into your life demanding your anger. They will provoke you in ways that will make you want to step out of yourself and into a body that feels nothing like yours. Please don't give them what they are looking for, which is for you to match their toxic energy. Hold yourself firm. Root yourself in your beautiful spirit and soul so nothing can detract you from love and kindness. You're ready. A new chapter has been hovering over you for a long period of time. The door you've been looking for will finally be revealed. You won't be waiting much longer now. The universe is eager to show you the blessings it has made for you. You're in the final stretch of another transformative chapter. Smile, knowing it's all coming to a peaceful end. The lessons you needed to learn are now ingrained permanently in your mind.